Now, sacred simply means the setting aside of something, some person, some place, in order that that might be dedicated to the use of the deity. Music is music is music, as sound is sound is sound, but we have a certain kind of music that we have decided this will be used in the worship of God.
What is so beautiful about the Twin Cities Catholic Chorale teaming up with Saint Agnes is that we have beautiful sacred music in a beautiful environment as a part of the sacred liturgy. If you're going to have sacred music, you might as well make it in a sacred place for a sacred purpose. And so our ultimate goal here is to first and foremost give praise and thanks to God by using this beautiful orchestral music in the context in which it was designed, the holy sacrifice of the Mass.
You know, what we do is a living work. You know, music is a performative art, and therefore it has to be recreated anew every time. And so every Sunday morning, it's a new Mass, and we're kind of co-creating this liturgy by, playing the notes on the page, but not only just playing them, but singing them and expressing them emotionally. And it's where our hearts and minds and voices are all lifted up for a common experience of getting these masses, these masterworks really, off the page and into people's hearts.
Years singing at St. Agnes. In the documents of Vatican II, it said that music is an integral part of the liturgy. It is liturgy. Music for the liturgy must be sacred and it must be art.
This isn't just an intellectual experience of hearing beautiful music. It's also a spiritual experience. It's an encounter with the divine. It's an encounter with God, and you have that opportunity every Sunday morning.
My sister-in-law Jane said, have you ever been to St. Agnes? And I said, no. We came in and sat down, and they sang the Pauken Mass. And I started weeping, and I wept through that whole Mass. It was so beautiful. When we moved up to the Twin Cities, we knew where we were going to go to church. We moved into the proximity of St. Agnes, and so that was it as far as I was concerned. This is our church home.
My original connection to the chorale goes back to the mid-'80s when we became members of St. Agnes Parish, and Monsignor Schuler, with whom I was previously acquainted, asked me to join the chorale. And he was a very persuasive man, and I did join the chorale back then. In the culture at large, the idea of worshiping God is rapidly being lost. So the mission of the chorale becomes ever more important.
Monsignor Schuler was able to take this off the ground from a parish choir at Nativity, bring it to St. Agnes, and to build this up Mass by Mass by Mass into what it is today. Dr. Bob Peterson did an amazing job of securing the legacy. I feel really blessed to be part of that legacy, to be the third music director of the chorale. I feel an enormous responsibility to the past. We need supporters, we need people coming to Mass to experience this really sublime art. We need singers to come in, and the fact that people have and continue to support this amazing venture for 50 years is something to celebrate. And let's go another 50 years. There's really nothing like this, really, in the country. Very few things like this in the entire world, and doing it week after week after week is really a rarity that I don't think people really understand how special and unique what we do here is.
The legacy of the chorale is a tremendous gift that we have. And it's a gift that bears a responsibility on our part to carry that forward and to deliver to future generations the gift that we've been given.